Hey, welcome back, and if you're new, welcome. My name is Evan and I'm a personal trainer. This is my channel where I talk about health, fitness, and other fun stuff. Today's topic is mental health, and I think that this is a very important topic to talk about. It used to not be talked about a lot, but it has started to gain traction in recent years, and I think that's a great thing, and I thought I'd just like to share why it's important and some things to help you if you are struggling. To be honest, I had a couple of things filmed throughout the week for this, and I just decided to scrap it. I am a little self-conscious when it comes to this because I too deal with depression and anxiety myself. That might come as a shock to some of you or a lot of you. Anyways, it's something that I've dealt with for a while, and everyone's dealing with their own stuff, and I am no different. So this is something whenever I'm going through my tough days and my tough weeks, which I do have, these are some things that help me out. First and foremost though, if you are struggling from any mental health issues or if you have a mental health disorder, go seek professional help. That's the first step in order to help getting yourself better, because that's what they're paid to do. That's what they went to school for. That's what they studied. They are fit to help you. I am not a professional or an expert when it comes to mental health. If you're looking to move better, if you're looking to learn exercises and learn a program to follow that help you get to your goals physically, I'm your guy. But when it comes to mental health, that is outside my scope of practice. So first and foremost, if you are struggling, go seek out professional help, reach out. Trust me, it will get better. Granted, I do have my bad days, I have my bad weeks, and it's a common thing. And the reason why I wanted to bring up mental health is that it is a very important topic as far as when we're going for health. When I think of health, I want to look at the whole picture. It's not just about physically looking good. It's not about just having these shredded abs or having a lot of muscle, right? Or being super lean. Those are nice to have, but let's be honest, we want to feel good. The reason why we go and strive for that and to look the way we want to look is because we want to feel good, not only like in how our bodies work, but also to feel good about ourselves. And I think that that's something that needs to be talked about more, is about, well, I want to feel better about myself. I want to have more confidence in myself. When I started working out, I did it for vain reasons, and like I wanted the muscles. I was only 12 years old, right? I wanted to work out. I wanted girls to like me. I wanted to feel good about myself because I didn't feel good about myself. Anyways, I'll go into my whole entire fitness journey in another video, but the thing is that when it comes to exercise and fitness, the goal should be for longevity as well as well-being. I wanted to tap in on this because what good is doing proper exercise and eating right if you're not thinking right, if you don't feel good about yourself? Granted, those can help you with your well-being, most definitely. Anyways, okay, so with all that being said, these are some things that do help me out a lot whenever I am going through my own tough days, my own tough weeks. Hopefully these are some tips that can also help you if you are struggling as well. So first and foremost, finding a good support system, finding people that you can turn to, that you trust and that love and care about you and your well-being, that can just hear you out when going through some tough times like this. And it's very important. Talk your feelings out. It's okay to share what you're feeling, and it's okay to talk about problems, because quite frankly, the more that we bottle up our emotions and shove down the problems that we have and try to avoid the problems, the more that it grows and overwhelms us, and it ends up being worse. So even though we want to avoid that type of problem, those are the things that we should be talking about more. It's okay to ask for help. The next thing that I would suggest is journaling, or like writing things down, writing out what you're going through. It's easy for us to get caught up in our head and like having our these negative thoughts going in on a loop over and over and over again. Writing out your problems. Not only writing out what you're feeling, but also writing out things that you did productive during that day. And it could be a thing as simple as, I made my bed today, or I washed some dishes today, or like for me, it's like, oh, I chopped up all my vegetables and prepped my food today. It doesn't have to be these grand gestures. It could be little simple tasks that you can write down of like, oh, well, I did this today. Another thing is writing out 3 things that you're grateful for every day. You can do this on a notepad. I actually have 2 different whiteboards, and one of them I use for writing out what I'm grateful for. And again, it doesn't have to be a crazy significant thing. It could be small, simple things as well. Some things can repeat themselves too, but just writing out 3 things that you're grateful for every day to help remind you that it's not all bad, that you do have some highlights in your life, and that like there are some things that are great going on in your life. And even though it may be a really tough time at the moment, there's still something to be grateful for. I would actually pair this off with something that I've said in past videos, and it's probably gonna be sounding annoying by the time I say this now, but move more. Movement is medicine. I know that I say that a lot, but the reason being is that when we take action, when we actually move and we get the heart rate up and we get those endorphins going, it helps elevate our mood. And what I mean by this is like, you don't have to go on a freaking marathon. You don't have to be lifting like 500-pound deadlifts or anything. It doesn't mean to be that at all. Anyways, literally you can go on a 10 to 15 minute walk. You can do some chores around the house. Literally, it doesn't have to be a lot. You could go on a bike ride. Move more, move well. Movement is medicine. Another thing that I would suggest is meditate. Meditate. Now, a lot of you may seem like, dude, Evan, I just can't do it. I can't sit still for that long. It's like, I know, I just get distracted way too easily. That's totally okay. Like, I get it. I totally get that. But with meditation, you can even just start with just a minute of meditation. There are some apps out there that are guided meditation that really help. I know that Headspace has helped me. No, I'm not sponsored, but that's just the app I particularly use. I know that some other people use Calm, which I heard is great as well. With Headspace, what I liked about it is that I actually enjoy the guided meditations. You can start with just 1 minute, just focusing on your breath. Just as easy as that. Like, start there and then build up to it and work at it a little bit more. Another tip that I would suggest, especially if you are going through it and you are having your bad days and you're having your bad weeks, this is one thing that is crucial, and I think that is very important, but get off social media, plain and simple. I know that could be easier said than done. If you needed to delete the apps completely and just stay off it for a couple of weeks, please do so, because actually it can help out a lot. Social media is there to reconnect or just stay connected with friends and family, but what ends up happening, we tend to end up comparing our real life to somebody else's highlight reel, and then we can start thinking negatively about ourselves, or we just feel crappy about our lives. So I suggest getting off completely, and if you cannot get off, or if like you run your business through social media, what I suggest to do is, I don't know with any other smartphones, but I know that with iPhone, you can actually limit your time on your social media apps, or just apps in general on your phone. So that is something that's been helpful for me, where I want to reduce my screen time, and so that I can stay more so in the real world. So, all right, so that is it. That is the video. These are just some things that help me when I'm going through my tough times, and I hope that they do the same for you. Obviously, if you are struggling with any mental health issue, like I said before, seek out professional help. Anyways, that is it for me for today, guys. I hope that you have a great one. Thank you again so much for watching. I really do appreciate you guys watching these videos, and I will see you guys in the next one. And oh yeah, by the way, if you guys have any other topics that you want me to talk about, please comment them in the comments below. And if you like this video, like it. And if you're not subscribed yet already, click that subscribe button. But yeah, anyways, I'll let you guys get going. Have a great weekend. Bye.